When I found out I was pregnant with my boss's child, I decided to have an abortion, because he only saw me as a stand-in for the woman he loved, but he didn't realize that I also saw him as a stand-in for the man I loved. I was ready to leave when I learned the woman he loved was back, but he dropped his arrogance and knelt to ask if I had ever loved him. Having an abortion might affect your ability to get pregnant. In the future, would you consider talking to family? The doctor said gently, no need. I forced a faint smile. I have advanced stage lung cancer. The doctor paused, his sympathy clear as he wrote a prescription. Lying on the cold operating table, I stared at the flickering light. The anesthesia started to kick in, blurring my vision. I drifted into a haze. Jam jam. A voice called my name but felt so far away. Miss Eaton, a nurse's voice broke through, and I slowly regained clarity. Miss Eaton, the anesthesia is still wearing off. I'll take you back to your room now. The nurse pushed me in a wheelchair, but I barely noticed, lost in thought. As I gazed out at autumn leaves, the nurse hesitated. Is your boyfriend busy? When you were unconscious, you kept saying a name. I smiled faintly. He's far away. Can't make it. As the nurse left, I overheard whispers in the hall. How can someone so young have such an illness? Her husband should be here. I chuckled softly, my gaze returning to falling leaves. When I woke again, it was dark outside. I reached for my phone and saw a missed call from Duran. Where are you? He asked, irritation in his voice. Hospital, I replied quietly. A brief silence. Got a cash flow problem. Fix it ASAP. I'm leaving for 2 weeks. Keep an eye on the company. Before I could respond, he hung up. A text followed. $400,000 deposited. This had been our arrangement for 2 years. Payment for playing his stand-in. I opened Facebook and saw messages from managers. As I replied, a photo caught my eye. Duran at the airport, wrapping a coat around a woman with long curly hair. I zoomed in, recognizing the coat, the one I picked out for him. A message popped up. Sadie's back. When you gonna scram, imposter? I ignored it, contacted my assistant, who confirmed Duran had left the country. It was clear, Sadie Snyder had returned. I was no longer needed. I was the imposter. I thanked the nurse for warm clothes, completed my discharge, headed to Chandler Group headquarters. Even late at night, the building buzzed inside. My presence eased the tension. I quickly saw that while I was away, the company faced a major setback. That could lead to millions in losses. After a long night, we fixed the issue. At 5:30 a.m. the building fell silent. In Duran's office I stared out at city lights, discomfort in my abdomen growing. I had submitted my resignation, touched Duran's photo on the desk, turned away, knowing I wouldn't be back. Instead of Duran's villa, I went to my apartment. Exhausted, I fell asleep and dreamed of crying. In the dream, a man's voice whispered, Jim, don't cry. But I couldn't speak or move as he walked away. My legs heavy, my heart breaking. I awoke, wiping tears, checked Facebook again. Another message, screenshot of a Chandler Snyder marriage announcement. I hadn't been told, but it was clear, Duran was marrying Sadie. I thought to our first encounter, rainy night. I collided with his car. His eyes held shock and something deeper, something like recognition. That moment sparked our complicated, hidden relationship. Being with Duran gave me power in Chandler Group, but also made me gossip fodder. Yet what truly mattered was Duran's face, a face that strangely reminded me of someone else's.